no morsel can he eat. This story was told by the master while at Jetavana Monastery, about a lay disciple and an aged elder monk. Tradition says that there were in Shravasti city two friends, of whom one joined the Brotherhood monk's order, but used to go every day to the other's house, where his friend used to give him an alms of food and make a meal himself, and then accompany him back to the monastery, where he sat talking all the livelong day till the sun went down, when he went back to town. And his friend the brother monk used to escort him on his homeward way, going as far as the city gates before turning back. The intimacy of these two became known among the brethren monks, who were sitting one day in the Hall of Truth, talking about the intimacy which existed between the pair, when the master, entering the hall, asked what was the subject of their talk, and the brethren told him. "Not only now, brethren, are these two intimate with one another," said the master, "they were intimate in past days as well." And, so saying, he told this story of the past. Once upon a time when Brahmadatta was reigning in Benares, the Bodhisattva became his minister. In those days there was a dog which used to go to the stall of the elephant of state, and eat the gobbets of rice which fell where the elephant fed. Haunting the place for the food's sake, the dog grew very friendly with the elephant, and at last would never eat except with him. And neither could get on without the other. The dog used to enjoy himself by swinging backwards and forwards on the elephant's trunk. Now one day a villager bought the dog of the mahout and took the dog home with him. From then the elephant, missing the dog, refused either to eat or drink or take his bath, and the king was told of it. His Majesty sent the Bodhisattva to find out why the elephant behaved like this. Proceeding to the elephant house, the Bodhisattva, seeing how sad the elephant was, said to himself, "He has got no bodily ailment, he must have formed an ardent friendship, and is sorrowing at the loss of his friend." So he asked whether the elephant had become friends with anyone. "Yes, my lord," was the answer, "there's a very warm friendship between him and a dog." "Where is that dog now?" "A man took it off." "Do you happen to know where that man lives?" "No, my lord." The Bodhisattva went to the king and said, "There is nothing the matter with the elephant, sire, but he was very friendly with a dog, and it is missing his friend which has made him refuse to eat, I imagine." And so saying, he repeated this stanza, "No morsel can he eat, no rice or grass, and in the bath he takes no pleasure now." I think the dog had so familiar grown, that elephant and dog were closest friends. "Well," said the king on hearing this, "what is to be done now, sage?" "Let proclamation be made by beat of drum, your majesty, to the effect that a man is reported to have carried off a dog of which the elephant of state was fond, and that the man in whose house that dog shall be found, shall pay such and such a penalty." The king acted on this advice, and the man, when he came to hear of it, promptly let the dog loose. Away ran the dog at once, and made his way to the elephant. The elephant took the dog up in his trunk, and placed it on his head, and wept and cried, and, again setting the dog on the ground, saw the dog eat first and then took his own food. "Even the minds of animals are known to him," said the king, and he loaded the Bodhisattva with honors. Thus the master ended his lesson to show that the two were intimate in past days as well as at that date. This done, he unfolded the four truths. Then he explained the relation, and identified the birth by saying, the lay disciple was the dog of those days, the aged elder monk was the elephant, and I myself the wise minister. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content that inspires and uplifts. And remember, these stories are meant to be shared, because wisdom grows when it's passed on.